To walk freely in the sunlight, Dracula injected himself with a sunlight serum. The serum spread through his veins in an instant, and he let out a pained roar. Would he really succeed in stepping into the sun and attending the meeting? It was already noon. All the shareholders had arrived at the venue. If Dracula didn't show up, the board would revoke his director status, and his true identity as a vampire would be exposed. Just when everyone thought he'd never appear, his carriage rolled into view. He peeked his head out of the carriage slightly, flinching a little at the scorching sun. Then he quickly stepped down.
I've never been quite so motivated to be concise in all my life.
And strode toward the meeting hall. When everyone saw Dracula standing in the sunlight, the Dragon Templar's plan had officially failed. But this was the first time he'd used the serum. No one knew how long its effect would last. When the time felt right, Xiao Little Black, hurried forward to cut off Dracula's speech, signaling it was time to leave. Dracula finished his remarks in a hurry and headed for the exit, only for the scheming Davenport to suddenly stand up and stop him. By then, burns had already started forming on Dracula's face, but he forced himself to stay calm and shot back at Davenport before rushing onto his carriage. His skin was burned over large areas, and the searing pain was almost unbearable. To heal his wounds faster, he sank his fangs into a woman, turning her into his prey. Buoyed by that first success, Dracula took another dose of the serum. Finally, he could walk alone with Mina in the sunlight, savoring their time together without fear of the sun's wrath.